Okay, this video from the Job Tips and Straight Talk channel is about facial tattoos and piercings and all this stuff that you might be inclined to do. Let's say you have not yet done it and you're a young person or a young adult and you're going through this phase and you think it's cool to have the giant earlobe rings and all the piercings and all the stuff. When you do that, tell you from personal experience as an employer, you will have a hard time getting a decent paying job in a decent career. You won't always be 15, 18, 20, 25. Someday you'll be 50. At some point in time, you may want a job that's outside of a tattoo parlor, right? Where you might actually have to face the public. Or you may have to interview for a decent job in hopes of getting it. You know, not all jobs, in fact, the majority of jobs are somewhat public interfacing. Or you may have to work with other employees, other workers, but you're going to be with people. Unless you do a video like this where your video is about how to have facial tattoos and piercings and make it look, whatever. But for the most part, you're likely going to be having some interaction with other human beings who may or may not want to be working around somebody that makes them feel extremely uncomfortable. So I'm going to encourage you to avoid that temptation. If you have tattoos that are going to be all over your face and whatnot, all down through here and on your head, just know that financially, and maybe even socially, you will find yourself greatly limited to a large degree in life. Well, that's not important to me, you may say. Well, maybe it isn't for now, but it may be in 20 years. And believe me, 20, 30, 40 years will pass by much, much more quickly than you think. Ask someone who's been there for several decades. It does go by very, very fast. And some things you cannot undo. You can't unring a bell that you rung, for example. And some of this stuff, it's really hard to undo, if not impossible in many cases. So, just food for thought. If you're inclined to do it, just know that you're going to be limiting yourself tremendously. And if you're okay with that, have a great life. But if you're not, if it causes you pause in watching this to say, maybe I ought not to do that, then good. That's what this video is for. Well, I am Greg from Job Tips and Straight Talk. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. And I thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you at some point have the job or career in a dynamic kind of way that you want to have. Take care.